Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is DC. Well, welcome to the Brothers Show. I'm DC.
And I'm JB.
And we're the brothers. We're coming at you with episode 8 of the Brothers Show. As y'all can see, we got some panelists
Everybody clap,
in the background. Welcome to the Brothers Show. This is the first Brothers Show that actually has
an audience.
Right. But they're going to be participating. Today's talk is about
Sex.
Yeah.
Right.
Get it on.
Before we talk about sex, don't forget to comment,
rate,
and subscribe to the Brothers Show. So we have on our panel, let me introduce the panel to you. Okay, we have over here Carla and Tiffany and Michi. She's laying on the floor. And Linares and
Christine.
Yes.
That's my sister Christine in the pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today's talk is about sex. As y'all can see, we got a mixed audience today, a mixed panel of some men and women. We're just gonna talk about everything that y'all want to know about sex.
About getting it on.
Right.
We all humans.
It's the language of love.
Aww.
Or the language of a drunken night and, no other options, But either way. All right. So, topic number 1. This is the one thing that we were talking about earlier today. There are things called erogenous zones. That's what they're called, erogenous zones on the body. And we've established earlier today that the nipples, thank you, Tiffany, are one of the very erogenous zones. So we're going to talk about, like, nipples, play, basically. So, whatever.
From a woman's point of view.
Well, from any point of view, we got Linares. I'm personally a nipple guy. Like, my nipples are very sensitive. And if you rub them or touch them or lick them softly, then it's gonna cause some effects. I'm just saying.
In our audience, who else has like that same kind of thing? As a see we raise.
But you said earlier that you didn't. Okay, talk about nipple. Come on.
It all depends.
Talk about it.
It all depends. Even though I'm a big girl, so it takes more than just a lick. It takes a pull or two.
Yeah.
So she said it takes a pull. So is it? Do you feel like
you got to put your whole mouth on it?
Hey, for some people it's more than others. Like, cause I know, like we were talking to Jackson today, we were saying some people don't have it at all. Like,
no, I'm big-breasted women.
Right. Hold on. Go.
Yeah. Like for me, I'm small-chested, so feel it. Absolutely feel it. Yeah.
Well, I'm not small-chested and I feel everything.
Right, but we have some situations where bigger girls they don't really have enough.
That's why you have to pull.
It's a lot more. So
they got those baloney nipples.
Right. So
wow.
And so it's like it would take a lot.
Like got nipples that you can read.
Sometimes that's how it is.
But I'm just saying the size of the areola, I think, is probably relational.
It's a nice size. It's about, but it doesn't take a lot for me. Let me say that it depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
I'm not a small chested.
Okay, so let me ask you all a question. This is an individual question going around the room. Is it really just anybody or any guy, or for you lady, is it anybody that licks or rubs on your nipple, or does it really just take a certain type of person? Do you really have to be feeling
like
them?
Is it a mental thing or is it really a physical thing?
Right.
It has to be a certain person. Like a certain person has to tug on you the right way. You can't just sit up there and lick on it.
And it's mental. If you already mentally want to be there, then you're going to get there faster than somebody who's not mentally there.
Okay, so let's hear it from a male point of view. Come on, Linares. What?
Well, I can't really speak for every guy in here, but when I'm probably older, and when I was younger, it really didn't matter, but as I got older, it became more of a mental thing.
Okay. That's cool. So when you get older, you think about it more. When you're young, you just go. Which is good. I'm just saying.
Maybe because when you get older, you can't just go
right,
anymore. You go. Slow down.
It's like go gadget.
Go gadget Viagra. Okay, Christine, what do you think about?
I don't really know. I've never had any just random person sucking on my breast.
Oh.
Yeah,
she's a prude.
Yeah.
I've had multiple random people.
She's not a prude. I'm just saying because I'm an example. I'm a younger guy, and I like to know the people that I'm with. So, like, yeah, I don't really have any strangers just rubbing on my nipples. Like,
I will admit, I've had many a stranger rubbing on my nipple, and honestly, it doesn't matter who it is. I close my eyes, and they all look the same. It's just like some sensation comes over my chest,
mental,
and it goes down my back to my spine and to other places.
Sensory board right there.
I'm just saying that we talking about sex, right?
You're right.
Okay.
So what other like sex things can we talk about?
Right. Okay. I have a question as far as for the females. Like, if you're not in a relationship, is it common for girls to use like toys and things like that?
Missy uses toys.
You mean self-pleasure?
Well, I'm sure everybody does self-pleasure, but I mean toy. I'm talking about a toy. You got something that requires D battery, just like what I'm saying.
Like a rabbit. Like a rabbit. No, yeah, like a rabbit. Oh, there is the rabbit.
Okay, hold up. Let me say this. Hold up.
Okay.
I know that one person in this room in particular, I went with them to purchase the rabbit. And I'm just saying that was a very awkward shopping experience. But one female in this room, I went with them to purchase the rabbit. So talk to us about toys. What's going on with toys, Carla?
Because I mean, there's like a rabbit,
I would love to have some.
and there's like a bullet.
You don't have any?
No, but the rabbit is so cute.
It's cute. Okay, does your vagina think it's cute?
Right here. This is the difference between girls and guys. Like, she's talking about the cuteness of a toy. Whereas if there was a toy for guys, I don't know if there is.
There are toys for guys. They're called fleshlights, and you can get them at your local adult toy store. I know.
You can get a booty with some parts attached to it.
The fleshlights, let me speak personally on the fleshlight. Fellas, if you don't have one, that is an investment.
It's got a front and a back, fellas. Whatever you like.
No, a fleshlight, it's like a... A fleshlight, they call it, I'm going to use it loosely for YouTube terms, a coochie in a can. And so basically what it is one part of it looks like the end of a flashlight that you hold.
The handle.
And the other part has an opening that is shaped quite similarly to a female reproductive organ.
Cooch.
Right, a cooch. So, yeah, it's like a cooch can.
Yeah.
Cooch in a can. So, yeah.
Fellas, wait a minute. Does YouTube have, like, laws against this?
No, because you can curse on YouTube. Yeah. Fine. All right, so... Tiffany, what about toys? Tell us about female toys.
I don't know too much about toys. Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer the real thing.
Okay, the question is, would you try a toy?
Right. Would you try a toy?
I am...
As a human being.
Carla? It's a yes or no question.
I'm not gonna lie, I would try, but yeah, I would try.
All right, Linares, talk to us again from a guy perspective. Have you ever tried toy, any type of toy? There are also cock rings.
Myself or a woman?
I mean, either one. If you've tried
I've tried many a toy on a woman.
Oh. Does that please you, or is it just for her?
It pleases me. I hope it pleases us both. I mean, I kind of consider myself a very sexually expressive person. So my thing is I aim to please. It's not necessarily about my pleasure, but
are you single?
Yes.
Ladies, this is Linares. He is a very sexually expressive person, and he is single, and he is willing to do anything once.
I am 36.
He's 36, ladies.
That's not old
at all. Right, that's not old.
I mean,
approaching 40, so I asked him how old he was.
Dolores.
So Christine, right, Dolores. Christine, how do you feel about toys?
They will bless you.
And there you have it.
Wait a minute. Go.
All right, hold up.
Hold on, let me back up so you can get it.
She said that they will bless you. Right.
They will empower you to prosper.
Wow.
Try too broad.
I need to know.
All right. This is my next question. This is my next question for everybody. Kind of shifting gears a little bit. A lot of people, I think, as far as men, we have different standards as far as the number of sexual partners. I know women are usually a little bit, nowadays it's no telling, but conservative women, old school, they have fewer. How do you all feel about dating somebody with numerous sexual partners, or how many sexual partners as an adult? I'm over 25, and so I have quite a few sexual partners under my belt. So ladies, from a female perspective, how do you feel? How much is too much, I guess? How many sexual partners for a guy is too much, or how many have you had? Talk about the numbers.
Well, I saw an episode of Girlfriend today, and Joan's boyfriend Sean said he had over 300 sexual
He was also
partners.
a sexaholic, so he doesn't count.
Too many.
And this is also not a real show.
Right.
So, yeah, that's Girlfriends written by somebody. So let's talk about something realistic, like sexual partners.
10 is too
I don't
many.
usually ask.
You don't ask?
No.
Would that be something that's important to you?
No.
Ooh, good answer.
Good answer. Linares, what about you as far as females? Because a lot of times we think guys are the ones who are more sexually active. A lot of times it's females. What about you?
No, it doesn't bother me. And I don't even bother ass. So.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a fraternity, and I know a couple of dudes who've had more than a lot. And I would say that I'm not going to tell my number or anything like that. But if a girl told me she had a lot of guys under her belt, that would be a turnoff, honestly, to me.
Honestly, that's a turn off to me too. I wouldn't ask, but if you happen to tell me and it's too
Can
high,
I say something though?
Go for it.
That's just the age-old male double standard.
Right.
Where, it's cool for a guy to have a lot of conquest when it comes to females, but if a female, is kind of, she's been out there herself, I would say that she's looked at, as being degrading or something like that. So,
And I say that I do live by that double standard in this realm.
I don't care. As long as when we both go to the clinic, our rap sheet is clean. Okay?
amen to
All
that.
All right. Now, last question. This is the last question I'm going to ask anyway. We only got about 2 more minutes. I don't know if you all watch. Y'all know we watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. They talk about your freak number.
Yes.
As far as in the bedroom. And you know what I'm saying? 1 being like a really low freak number. You pretty much keep it missionary and you only do it on anniversaries and birthdays. And 10 being like you go and pee on each other and do all kind of other stuff and put sugar in your...
I'm going to sit on these balls away. All right.
You can't
Scary
say-
movie 4. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Excuse him. But, okay, so real quick, we're going to go around so everybody knows what the freak number is. I'll start off. I know for a fact that I'm at least a 9.35. Okay? When it comes to freakiness. Now, the only reason I won't say a 10 is because I'm not letting anybody piss on me. Although, if some woman was, okay with it, I would be cool with, urinating on her. If she was cool with that. So if y'all out there and you like that kind of thing, I mean, hey, I don't mind doing that. I mean, it goes down into a toilet. Why waste a good pee if that's what you want? There are people in Somalia who are dying because of lack of urine right now.
Pause. We're going to move on. My freak number is probably like a 7, the number of completion, because I just want to get it done.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Carla.
Pass.
Come on, you gotta tell you. Hold on, you gotta tell you. Just give a number.
I think her freak number is probably like a 5.
Right, because if you don't, no. Hold up, I know Carla personally, and if you don't tell your freak number, I'm gonna tell it for you.
Hey, the square root of
Look here.
The square root of something, huh? Now
I'll give Carla a good 8, like a solid 8. She's a solid 8.
Oh, the mouth,
Right.
8.
she just needs
More
to
like
be
your tongue.
in
The tongue.
Tiffany, what's your freak number?
What do you think my freak number is?
2. All right, Linares, what's your freak number?
Well,
Come on.
as far as the whole peeing thing, I don't want to be peed on. I don't want to piss on anybody, but probably about 9.5.
Oh,
9.5. All right, good job, Christine. Ooh. That's my biological sister, and if I had to assign her a freak number, y'all get it next episode. But don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to the Brothers Show. And thank you to all our panelists. And as we always say at the end of every show, deuces!
This is not our freak number.